back to my channel. So I have officially started the Fashion Styling Foundations course by Yellowbrick, partnered with FIT. And I have finished Module 1, so that is what we are recapping, reviewing today. If you have any questions about Module 1 or the Fashion Styling Foundations course, leave a comment down below on this video and I will answer it in the next one. So Module 1 of the Fashion Styling Foundations course was Storytelling with Style. So far, we're off to a really good start. I really liked it. There was a lot of fashion history that I learned, which was really interesting. In the beginning, I like that they go over kind of how to build your personal style. I think one of the things that I wrote down on my notes, there were really just like good quotes and really good, I don't know, a lot of this was pretty iconic, I'm not gonna lie. So I like the beginning where they give you tips on how to build your style. And one thing that they really stressed was that fashion and style are completely different and is not the same thing whatsoever, which I thought was really interesting. A lot of fashion history in Module 1, which I really, really enjoy. I like history in general, but I think it's really cool to learn how certain things became the way they did in fashion, right? Like we're so used to buttons being on a certain side for men and women. Why there's buttons on men's coat jackets or like suit jackets, I think is really interesting. And I think it's really cool how they talked about in collaboration how much fashion and art go together, because fashion basically is art, right? And then a lot of the fashion history they go into for this one is just how famous artists collaborated with fashion designers to create a certain collection. And I just thought that was really cool because a lot of this stuff I didn't know about, right? But it was really cool to see the collaboration between art and fashion, and the belief that it's going stronger now more so than ever. But I think that's really cool because there is this idea behind fashion that it's all just kind of superficial, or there really isn't any depth to it. But the more that you learn about it, the more of the history that you read about it, it's really, really cool. People are just like, oh, it's fabric or it's whatever's on the runway. But I think a lot of these famous fashion designers are really ahead of their time because they're revolutionary. They're thinking of outside the box. They're thinking of things not really to like shock people, but they just want to be original and see how can we push the envelope? How can we be more original? How can we do this? You learn a lot of terminology in this Module 1, which I thought was interesting, where certain things originate from. I'm looking at my notes. A couple of things I liked the instructor said was like, the only industry that changes as fast as fashion is technology. So it's kind of interesting. They also talk about how nowadays with all the influencers and social media, how basically technology and fashion are like running together neck and neck, right? So like I could post, you see influencers all the time posting outfits being like shop this or shop that, and there you go. And then I think this is kind of all over the place. I think too, what's cool with like the finding your own personal style in fashion is not to really pay attention to trends, right? Like trends are gonna come and go, but style is different than trends or just fashion. Finding your own personal style, how to get comfortable with trying new things, how to modify it to where you feel most comfortable. I thought that was really cool. I talk about different kinds of fabric, how they fall, how they drape on a body, what's gonna give you more volume. So just really dove into history of fashion. Harper's Bazaar. I really wanna read something on Diana Vreeland now. She seems like a total badass. I really wanna find a book about her or something. I think that would be really fun. It was interesting to learn about like personal styling. Really didn't take off until at least like a decade ago. Just the fact that personal styling was beginning to make an appearance on reality TV or actually being a degree option at universities, that was really like changing the game for it, which is cool. I guess I just kind of always thought that personal styling had been around a lot longer. Maybe I was kind of mixing it up with like personal shopping because I thought that they were similar. Much more of a newer, not industry, but a much more new career path than what I used to believe. And it's really becoming something now more than ever, right? Especially with that integration of celebrities, stylists, and designers, how they're all just kind of merging. My project for the end of it was to create like a mood board and create a mood board for someone and picking someone, famous or not, that you would want to style, and then what the overall theme would be. I've always just thought of myself to be more like I don't want to say like a visionary, but a much more of a visual person. So it's fun to think of, oh, if I could style someone, how would I style someone? who would it be? So that is gonna wrap it up for this video on Module 1, recap and review. I liked it, it was good. I really just like the terminology, the history of fashion and styling. I thought was just super fun. I really enjoyed that. I'll be covering Module 2 in the next video, and it's elements of personal styling, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming Yellowbrick content, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, bye.